Hello, good evening. Okay, today is the eve of Chinese New Year and I'm staying alone, so I can't go back to Penang. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to cook vegetarian mi sua ko, okay? Because I'm going to bring this food to my friend's place so that we can eat together, and she's a vegetarian. So for the benefit of my Malay friends, okay, selamat petang. Hari ini saya akan masak satu masakan nyonya Cina yang dipanggil sebagai mi sua ko, mi sua pekat. Okay, sebab tahun baru Cina, saya cuba buat ini sebagai vegetarian untuk I punya kawan, dia seorang vegetarian. So, saya akan gunakan semua ramuan untuk sayur-sayuran. Cuma ada satu yang dia panggil soy meat. Okay, daging soy. So, itu memang vegetarian. So, let's check out the recipe, boleh? Yang paling penting untuk base masakan ini adalah mi sua putih. Okay, the base of this dish of cooking is the mi sua, white mi sua, or you call it the flour vermicelli. So it really has a saltiness, so make sure when you cook afterwards, you just put light soy sauce. You don't use salt. Unless you like to be more saltish, then you can put salt. Okay, for the ingredient with the mi sua tao or mi sua ko, what I'm going to use is a vegetarian soy meat. So this is the vegetarian soy meat which I've already make it into bits. Okay, ini adalah soy daging yang saya sudah cincang, and I also have mixed with a little bit of salt, pepper, and also sugar. Pepper a little bit is enough because it's supposed to taste like meat. Okay, you cuma bubur lada putih sedikit, garam dan gula secukup rasa. Jangan buat terlalu banyak dan bubur terlalu banyak. Dan also juga I have mushroom, Chinese mushroom, cendawan Cina. Okay, I have spring onion and also Chinese coriander. So ini memang perlu. Kan I pun tak ingat apa you panggil dalam bahasa Melayu. Okay, and then you have carrot. Okay, you have ginger, halia. You need the spring onion, or they call it green onion. And I guna capsicum, or you can use red chilli also. Capsicum merah, so dia berwarna-warni. And of course you need garlic. Okay, bawang putih to fry. And after that you mix together and fry with the halia. That ginger, it tastes good. And then of course you will need like soya sauce. You will need sesame oil for the frying, and initially you will use minyak biasa, or I will use olive oil. And then you can use a vegetarian sauce. It's called the oyster, vegetarian oyster sauce, sauce tiram sayuran. And then for the final part, when you want to eat, then you will put the vinegar. Then masa you nak makan tu, then barulah you bubur cuka hitam. Of course, you cannot forget you need corn flour. Itu tepung jagung untuk pekatkan itu mi sua. You need the corn flour to mix into the mi sua at the end, after add the water, then to thicken the dish. Okay, let's start cooking. First, I am heating up the oil. Then later I'm going to fry the onion. Make sure the oil is well distributed on the plate, on the pan. I only have flat pan because I'm using an inductor. So make sure that your heat is high at first to heat up the oil. Then later you reduce it so that the things won't get burnt. I'm going to fry the garlic first. Make sure that you fry it until it's golden brown. Make sure that your garlic turns golden brown. Some of them are yellow and some of them have turned brown. Okay, what I'm going to do now is to add the ginger and also the green onions to fry it to give the taste. Now it's frying. The aroma of the ginger is so nice. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the capsicum and also the carrot. Carrot is hard, so you need to cook it a little bit longer. Now I'm going to add the soy meat inside. And I'll get ready to add in the mushroom later. Stir it for a while. You know soy meat that it tends to absorb water, so when you cook it, the water will come out. What I've done is that I blanched the soy meat first because this soy meat is a bit hard, so you need to soften it. Likewise for the mushroom, before I cut, I also blanch it in hot water to also clear all the sentiments and dirt. Alright, I'm going to add in the mushroom. Then later I'm going to add the oil, the water. Alright, I'm going to add in the water and then let it boil. I put 1 bowl of water. You may have to add more because I think the ingredient is a lot. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add another half bowl of water. What you're going to do is going to add 1 tablespoon or 1.5 tablespoon of vegetarian soy sauce. I have a teaspoon here, so I'll put 2. Now make sure, usually vegetarian oyster sauce, it's a bit more salty than the normal oyster sauce. If it's too salty, then you add more water. Then you find that it's enough, then you need to add soya sauce anymore. So what you're going to do is that you're going to taste the base of the soup. Make sure that it is to your taste. Then if not enough, then I'm going to add in not salty enough. I'm going to add soya sauce instead. Oops. You're going to add sugar to give a little bit of sweetness, but not too much. I'm going to taste the soup again to make sure that it's tasty. Alright, I think it's enough for me. Not enough later when you want to eat this thing as a dish, then you can add in the vinegar. All you need now is to let it boil first, the soup. The soup is not boiling yet. Now the soup is boiling, I'm going to reduce the flame so that I can add on the mi sua. The mi sua, you take it out. Then what you're going to do, you're going to twist the mi sua so that you break the mi sua. Okay? Like that. Twist it into half. So I'm going to use 2 only. It will splatter all over. So before you twist, make sure you wash your hands. Make sure it's clean before you touch the mi sua. Okay? I have lemons inside the packet. I'm going to use it. Alright. Now I'm going to stir it and mix the mi sua. Oh yeah, I have to warn you. Usually for the mi sua, it has some salt in it in the process of making. So it will make the base of this soup going to be more salty. You know why Chinese love to take mi sua, not? Because it rhymes, you know. Jiak mi sua, kam jing bei sua. It means that when you eat this rice vermicelli, then the relationship will not be broken. Alright, I'm going to add in the tepung jagung. I'm going to add in the corn flour mixed so that to thicken the thing. I won't put all because I'm not sure how it will become thickened. It's supposed to be very thick. For the Setiawan style, it's rather soupy. But for my mom's recipe, which she has taught me, it has to be thick. So you just use a spoon, you scoop it. It's supposed to be part of a dish, okay, when you eat the rice or anything. But if you want to eat like that, also can. See? Now it's getting thicker. So now I'm going to reduce the flame and I'm going to transfer it into the bowl. Alright, I'm going to off it. And then I'm going to pour into this bowl. Then later I'm going to garnish it. I'm going to pour sesame oil, pepper, and also with Chinese coriander and spring onion. Alright, the mi sua is ready. I'm going to pour the sesame oil and I'm going to put a little bit of pepper and also the garnishing. The mi sua is ready. Vegetarian mi sua is ready. I've added on all the garnishing as you can see closed up. You see you got carrot, you got capsicum, you got the soya meat, no? And then it makes it colorful, and then you have the brownish thing that is the mushroom, so it's very colorful, and then you add the greens. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the vinegar, black vinegar, to my friend's place, and then it is up to you whether how much you want to put when you eat this with this. Alright, so that's it. If you like my video on this cooking of vegetarian mi sua ko, please like it and then subscribe to my YouTube channel. Kalau anda suka cara I memasak ini mi sua pekat, mi sua pekat vegetarian, so sila suka put like, okay, I punya video dan subscribe kepada I punya YouTube channel. Thank you, selamat mencuba.